Welcome to Miss Bizz's guide on Master Writs. Master Writs are a fancy, new, more difficult kind of crafting writ, and if you don't know what crafting writs are, you may want to check out my guide on that first. Master Writs come with Update 13 of Elder Scrolls Online, also known and advertised as Homestead. Master Writs are pretty much directly tied to Homestead and the furniture crafting and housing and all that kind of stuff. If you're already familiar with ESO, I'm going to give you a really quick and dirty rundown of what Master Writs are, and you can carry on your way. If you're not familiar, stay tuned. I'll go over all of this in more detail. You can receive Master Writs when handing in your regular crafting writs. You can improve your chances of receiving Master Writs by, well, mastering your craft. This may mean knowing more of the very rare motifs. Crown store only motifs do not count towards this, as well your 9 basic racial motifs do not count towards this. So think rare pages, glass, dwemer, yokuden, all those will increase your chances. As well, knowing all the traits for that craft will increase your chances. Or in some of the consumables, provisioning, you better know a lot of purple and gold recipes. Or with alchemy and enchanting, you'll want to know the traits of all the possible ingredients. Once you get a Master Writ, it's going to be sealed. It will tell you how many writ vouchers you're going to receive for completing it and what it needs you to craft. You can sell this, you can trade this, you can bank this, give it to another character, whatever. So what are writ vouchers? Writ vouchers are a new currency. This currency is not bankable, not tradable, and it's not shared across characters. There's a special merchant in your main city of each alliance that you can visit. He won't appear until you actually complete your first Master Writ. You can buy here some epic quality design plans for furniture. You can buy furniture itself. You can buy, the plan to make a DPS skeleton, as well as the materials needed to craft it. You can buy a variety of things, mostly directly tied to the Homestead update. That was my quick and dirty version, and now we're going to go over Master Writs in more detail. So like I mentioned, you actually receive Master Writs sometimes when you turn in your crafting writs. Something to note is you can only receive Master Writs from the maximum tier crafting writ. So you need to be handing in your crafting writ at Breglorn at the top tier in order to even possibly receive one. Now, what increases your chances? You need to master your craft. So for the equipment writs, specifically, you'll want to know more rare motifs. The more rare motifs you know, the better your chances. Crown store only motifs and the 9 basic styles do not count at all. And they are weighted, so the more rare a motif is, the more it helps. Another thing that you'll need to know is traits. Once again, the more you know for that craft, the more it increases your chances. Keep in mind that each craft is treated separately. So if you know a ton of motifs, that's going to help out with all of your equipment crafts. But if you only know all of your woodworking traits, you're going to have a better chance of picking up Master Writs from your woodworking writ than you will your other 2 equipment crafts. For provisioning, you're going to want to know as many purple and gold provisioning recipes as possible. That is what will increase your chances at Master Writs. For alchemy and enchanting, you'll want to know all the traits of all the ingredients, or of course, the more you know, the better your chances. Now those are the specifics. Something that covers all crafts is achievements. Achievements also help you receive Master Writs. So if you know a ton of if you have a ton of woodworking achievements, know all the traits, and know a ton of rare motifs, your chances will be better. All of the different Master Writs involve you having to be the maximum level of that craft, because they're always going to ask for maximum tier items. On top of that, this isn't your usual crafting writ. Some of these ask for epic items. They ask for items in a specific style, with a specific trait, with a specific armor set. Like, you have to be right down to details when you are making this item to hand in for your crafting writ. As well, well. The Master Writs, they will award writ vouchers. You'll be able to see this when you're looking at your sealed writ, what exactly you need to make, as well how many vouchers it's going to give you. Now, they may ask you for things that you can't do. Maybe it's an armor that you don't know enough traits to craft that set yet, or maybe it's asking for a style where you don't know the motif. That's pretty actually okay, because you can sell them. You can sell sealed writs. So if you don't actually accept the quest yet, you can actually sell them, trade them with friends, do whatever with it. I'm going to take you through the process of actually doing a Master Writ. As you can see, I use the item, and now I'm accepting a quest. Once you have accepted the quest for this Master Writ, it'll be in your crafting in your journal. If you abandon this, you're just SOL. You don't get the sealed writ back, it's just you abandon the quest and it's lost forever. So do not abandon them. Another thing to note is you can have more than one Master Writ quest active, but only one for each craft. So you can have a clothing and a woodworking writ quest at the same time, but not two clothing ones. Here you can see I'm switching between my quest journal and my crafting screen because every little detail matters. The piece of armor I make, the crafting set station I'm at, what, not quite level, but what material it's made of, what style it is, what trait stone is on it, and even the quality matters for a Master Writ. So here you can see that I'm actually having to upgrade this item to Epic, because that is what the Master Writ calls for. The more rare an item is, or maybe the motif or whatever, but pretty much the more expensive an item is to make for a Master Writ, likely the more writ vouchers you will receive for handing it in. Fortunately, you know this right off the bat before you even accept the quest. As well, you'll be able to know if you can actually complete it at all. Here we go, we've completed our writ. Looks like we need to find the new hand-in guy. So the quest NPC that you need to hand Master Writs into will always be at your faction's capital. So the same place you would go to your Undaunted Enclave. It's going to be where, where they would drop off crafting writs for that level. I'm not even going to try to say his name, but I'll let you know you can't see him until you actually do a Master Crafting Writ. So if you haven't done one and you try to find him in game, you won't be able to see him. We handed in our quest, we saw how many writ vouchers we got, and now we can look to see if we can actually purchase anything. As you can see, I actually hopped over to another PTS character and actually made a bigger Master Writ worth more vouchers, so I could actually buy something and check it out. So here I can see everything that I'm able to purchase, and I'm going to go ahead and purchase an epic furniture crafting plan. I open up this envelope and ta-da, I will have a crafting plan. You'll notice that it is not bound, so the items you actually purchase from this merchant, you can sell to other players, trade it, bank it, do whatever with it. Although, you can't actually sell your writ vouchers. That's something I just really want to emphasize to people. Once you complete a Master Writ and you hand it in and you get writ vouchers, that is a currency, and it's a currency that works like alliance points. You cannot put it in your bank. It is separate between characters. You can't sell it, can't trade it, anything. So if you're doing Master Writs on different characters, all those characters are going to have a different amount of writ vouchers to spend. They don't add all together. So it might be smart to try to do all of your Master Writs on one character. That way you'll be able to save up your writ vouchers to buy some of the more expensive things. So, thanks for tuning in. I'm Miss Bizz. This was my guide on Master Writs. If you have any questions still, feel free to leave a comment and I will try to answer your question as soon as possible. Thanks for tuning in, and bye for now.